So Pete, obviously a tough game when lost for you. What are your initial thoughts on the game?
I didn't think we played great. I thought we were feeling them out a little bit too much. And against a team like them, you can't do that. Like, they know exactly what they're doing out there. So we can go check the video and make a couple adjustments and hopefully get to the top of our game a little bit quicker tomorrow.
0 for 7 tonight on the power play. What was the problem there?
A whole lot of them. We'll have to look at that too and make some decisions.
Do you think that there were times that the team was making maybe one too many passes?
Maybe. I think so in the O-zone for sure. Maybe looking for that perfect play where we know that simple hockey is winning hockey. So we'll get back to that tomorrow and simplify with the puck so that we're more predictable to each other.
After the main series, you said there was a lot of respect between both teams, not a lot of cheap shots. You sort of feel that this seems to be taking a whole different...
We'll have to find out as it moves forward here.
You knew they were going to be physical. Do you think you matched their physicality tonight?
Yeah, for sure. I don't think that we have an issue with that.
How about, again, trying to get more offense in front of the net? You know, it seemed like they really did a good job keeping it to the outside.
Yeah, we just weren't shooting the puck. Yeah, it's easy to stay on the outside when you're not shooting, right? So we need to just have that mindset of put the puck there and go get it back. That's when we're at our best.
Well, like it's been all season, Isaac Poulter kept you guys in that game. That must have been huge for you guys, for him to keep you guys in the game all night.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that he kept us in the game. I think he played well. I think it was a tighter game than the shot count would suggest. But yeah, both certainly played well.
How big is tomorrow for you guys not to go down 0-2 going into Florida?
Huge, but we just got to take it one game at a time. This is a series. It's the first of 4.
You going back to Poulter tomorrow night?
We'll see you in the morning. Thanks, guys.
Tough game win for you guys tonight. What are your initial thoughts on the game?
Yeah, I mean, I think we did kind of what we've been doing these past first games of every series. We kind of went in there with more of a feeling out process, kind of sitting back a little bit and just not playing our game. I mean, we had moments of it, and you could see that, but yeah, I think we were just kind of feeling it out a little bit more than we should have. I mean, in the moments that we were skating and playing hard, you can see we can play with these guys all day long, but we just got to do that for a full 60 minutes, and that's been the issue here for game ones this whole series. So I think, we regroup here, and we know exactly what we have to do, but we just got to go out there and execute it.
You know, you guys knew coming into the series they were going to be a physical team.
Yep.
You play that kind of physical game.
Yep.
You know, do you guys think you guys match that physicalness tonight?
Yeah, at moments for sure. At moments, I think we matched it, but I think there's going to be times where we got to, especially myself, think about when you're jumping in, thinking about when you're going for that extra hit. Because I mean, some of those times they're putting themselves out of position too. So I know for me, it's in the offensive zone when I feel like I want to go in there and hit somebody. I got to take a second look at it and just back out because they're a quick transition team. So I think at moments we match their physicality well. I mean, it's not something that I think we shied away from, but yeah.
Like you said, you know you guys can play with them. How big is it for you guys knowing it was only a 1-goal game tonight?
Huge. I mean, they're a good team. We knew that coming in. We know we can play with them. I mean, we showed that in moments, but like I said before, I think we just had too many moments where we were just kind of sitting back, feeling it out a little bit, as opposed to just going in there and playing our style.
Talk about the difference between playing a team you've only saw 6 times this year versus, Maine and Norfolk. You're a lot more familiar with them.
Yeah.
What's is that maybe part of the reason this feeling out? You weren't playing so many times, or?
Yeah, I don't want to make excuses for us because we did it against Maine and we did it against Norfolk, right? So we know how we have to play, and that wasn't quite good enough for us. And I mean, even for us to not quite play well enough and for it to be a 1-goal game, it's something we can look at and say, okay, you know what? If we go out there and play a full 60 minutes of how we can actually play, this is gonna be good for us. This can be our series, but we have to want it, and we got to show that tomorrow.
How big is tomorrow for you guys not wanting to go down to Florida, down 0-2?
Huge. I mean, we want to win here. I mean, you can hear the building right from the first period. The building is just, it's so much fun to play in, and when you're winning games, they just breathe life into us. I mean, the fans are unbelievable, and we owe it to them to not go down 0-2 and then go get the 3 wins or have to get the 3 wins down in Florida. I mean, we want to win here, and tomorrow to tie up the series and go down to Florida is huge. It's huge for sure. Thank you guys. Have a good night. See you tomorrow.
Ryan, you can't really look at game 1 because the last 2 series you guys took the loss in game 1 and came back into a series. What's the mindset right now after tonight?
Yeah, I mean, we got them again tomorrow night, so we're on to the next one. But I don't know, I think we're just maybe respecting our opponents just a little too much. We kind of waited till the 3rd period to play our game there. We didn't really come out playing the way we wanted to. Down 0-1, 3 series in a row. We'll find a way, but we'll get going tomorrow.
What do you have to do to get more offense in the front of the net? Seems like they did a good job of keeping you to the boards quite a bit.
Yeah, they pack it in pretty good. They're good at winning wall battles and getting pucks out. I mean, we got to hold the net front a little bit tighter. I think we can get more bodies in front of the net. We worked in the low to high pretty well, but we didn't have anyone in front, so our D weren't shooting them, and we just got to do a better job as forwards, getting to the net and winning those low battles.
The power play tonight, 0-7. What do you think the issues were there?
Yeah, not ideal. Probably have to look at that overnight and tomorrow morning. Talk about it in our meetings tomorrow. They're super aggressive up ice. We got to simplify it. We got to work harder. They're outworking us. That's probably the main issue. Just because you have a power play doesn't mean you can sit back. We got to keep that mentality where we have to outwork them. Even though we are man up, we outwork them, and then we'll get some success.
Obviously, you were a lot more familiar with Maine and Norfolk because you played them so much. What's the mindset when you're going against a team you've only seen 6 times, versus a divisional opponent?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously a little different when you don't really know them as well, but at the end of the day, we just got to play our game. Doesn't matter who we're playing. We waited till the 3rd, like I said, to play our game, and that's why we had to kind of try to dig ourselves out of a hole at the end of the game there and came up short. But yeah, we just got to play our game. I mean, unfamiliar opponent, doesn't matter. We just got to do what we know what to do.
Despite the way the team played, you guys kept it. It was a 2-1 game. You guys were always in it. Does that kind of help you guys going into tomorrow?
Yeah, definitely. We know we're the better team. We talked about it between periods after the game. We're not down. We're eager to go tomorrow and set the series straight. Thank you.